Hello and welcome back to another Telltale video. In this one, we're looking at the Timothy the Summer Adventures issue number 25. Now, this issue, I was looking forward to quite a bit just because this issue, just going off of the preview pages, it looks like it's going to be a really weird and wacky one, just with bringing back a lot of characters which I was quite surprised that they would bring back, just because in this one we've got to see Lotus Blossom, she returns, also we've got Toka and Raza, and like a few other little small ones which I was just quite surprised at. So this issue had a lot going for this one, and I was quite surprised by it, and also at the same time, with some of the stuff which I do in this issue and say, it has got me quite a bit excited to see where it could go next, depending if it actually goes in that direction, which I'm hoping it will. But yeah, okay, so for, oh boy, where do I actually begin with this one? So let's talk about the Shredder side of things first. So in the first bit, we do get to see Krang and Old Hob first set up the portal, and if I turn it on, and it sucks in Shredder, and it teleports him back into Technodrome, back in like the original cartoon one. So you know, it's good to know that he's there. And they do go on to talk about this, like saying like how they're going to bring Shredder back from Dimension X, because now like they've got the hard part over with, it's going to be easy to bring him back over. So they do mention that like you know, like the best way to do this, like get a portal. However, it's going to take a few weeks or months, and they do come up with a great idea that Old Hob comes up with, and that's basically to just go over to Tails' lair and steal their one, which yeah, understandable. However, they don't know where Tails' lair is, so they want to try and find someone who does know this, and they do like later reveal that it's going to be Lotus Blossom. However, Krang, oh boy, he mentioned Karai, saying that she's put up for the next 6 months. Now, people online have already gone on to mention, oh yeah, Karai's gonna be in the issue, I think it's like 30 or 31, something like that, in December or November, because of all the dates and all that kind of stuff. And I say that I don't think she'll appear then, just because some of the stuff which they've been revealing so far, the like comic covers for upcoming issues for the Phantom. So yeah, but at the same time, Karai's in this universe, and there is a very high possibility that we could see her very soon-ish. And I mean, on the one hand, it's great to know that she's there in this universe, but also at the same time, because we've got Lotus Blossom, it just feels like Karai's a little bit pointless, really. But at the same time, we could be seeing this version of Karai, so I mean, I would like to see this version of Karai, but I hope they do something a lot more interesting than just doing like another version of Lotus Blossom, but we'll wait and see about that. But yeah, so after that we do get to see Beam Rocksteady and Old Hob. They go over to Lotus Blossom's gym, and they just blackmail her into helping them by just friending her kids that goes to her gym. And I feel like she could, there was definitely ways that she could have gone around this by, you know, like sending the kids out and then defeating everyone in the room. But she doesn't, so it feels like she's just doing all this work for no real reason. But yeah, so for the Tails side of things, which is a little bit disappointing, I would say, just because not much really happened. Just because we get to see, you know, he goes out on patrol because everyone, they stay at home because they want to watch this wrestling show that's only on in October. And we get to see Leo, he does a few little like bits to help out some people. He helps a lady, or like a girl, to get a cat out of the tree, and also gets a dog out of the tree. Just some like small little minor bits, which yeah, there's not really too much we're going to talk about there. But after that, we do get to see a battle between Toka and Raza with Leo. And with this version of Toka and Raza, I'm not too familiar with this version. And the way that they were talking, with like Toka being dumb in a way, and then Raza being like very intelligent, and it's weird because it's not what I would have expected from Toka and Raza, but at the same time, I don't know too much about this version of them, so I'm presuming that they probably are, you know, mostly accurate to the TV show. But for me, because I don't know too much about like the original like TV show versions, it does come off a bit weird because of all the other versions of Toka and Raza. But either way, I don't have too much of a problem with it. It's just I wish I had more of a connection with this version. But yeah, and we do get to see Lotus Blossom. She comes in, helps battle and there's not really too much to it other than that. And we do get to see later, after the battle, we do get to see the two of them, they're talking, and Lars Blossom goes on to reveal that Krang, he's trying to go after Turtle's lair and trying to get the portal. Lars Blossom gives Leo a hug and puts on like a little device on his shell. And we do get to see Leo, he comes home and he's talking to the turtles, and there isn't really so much to this bit here other than the fact that the device on his shell, it sets off this gas device and it knocks everyone out, and we get to see Lars Blossom, she returns and she's in a lair. So yeah, I mean, I have to say that overall for this issue, it was a decent one. I don't think this is the best issue they've done so far. I mean, I feel like other issues, whenever for new ones, I always get them a bit like, oh yeah, this is amazing because this, and this. This one, it has a lot of stuff which I'm looking forward to with this setup, with a majority of it. I mean, I got a feeling that the stuff with Lars Blossom in the lair, that could be really fun to see with the whole big fight scenes and all that kind of stuff. I got a feeling that will be really great to see and all that kind of stuff. But then you also got like the other stuff with like Shredder, he's gonna come back through the portal and he's gonna be a real villain again and all that kind of stuff. And then also just the Karai thing, Lars Blossom being here. Like there's a lot of stuff in this issue which I like, and also I like where they could take things next. But I just think it all depends on where they actually go with all the stuff they put in this issue. And I have to say that this is probably one of the biggest issues they've done so far in terms of giving us new stuff for this version of Turtles. I mean, just the reveal that we could be getting a Karai in this universe. I have high hopes for this version, but at the same time, I want to like it, but at the same time, I want to be a bit cautious about it just in case, because, well, it's this version of the Turtles, and, well, you just never know with this version. It can all go wrong really quickly because of, well, you know, it's 87 version, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just gonna be one of these annoying issues that this one, I thought this one's gonna be like one of these issues that I'm gonna have to look back on and see if some of the stuff which they set up in this issue was actually good or not. But until then, this issue is mostly just gonna be a decent one. But I really want to put this a lot higher, like on like my ranking scale kind of thing. But oh boy, this is a difficult one. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this issue. Do you like it? Do you not? What do you think about the return of like Lars Blossom? Because, well, she hasn't been seen like nearly 40 years or something like that. I mean, that's crazy, but oh well. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's game for today, guys. Please share, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.